A young female teacher was giving an assignment to her class one day. It was a large assignment, so she started writing high up on the chalkboard. Suddenly there was a giggle from one of the boys in the class. She quickly turned and asked, "What's so funny, Tony?" "Well, miss, I just saw one of your garters." "Get out of my classroom," she yelled. "I don't want to see you for 3 days." The teacher turned back to the chalkboard. Realizing she had forgotten to title the assignment, she reached to the very top of the chalkboard. Suddenly, there was an even louder giggle from another male student. She quickly turned and asked, "What's so funny, John?" "Well, miss, I just saw both of your garters." Again she yelled, "Get out of my classroom." This time the punishment was more severe. "I don't want to see you for 3 weeks." Embarrassed and frustrated, she had dropped the chalk when she turned around again. So she bent over to pick it up. This time there was a burst of laughter from another male student. She quickly turned to see Nick leaving the classroom. "Where do you think you are going?" she asked. "Well, miss, from what I just saw, my school days are over." After some great love, she lies there stroking his prick. He asks, "Do you want more love?" "No," she replies, "I'm just admiring your Johnny. I really miss mine." A man goes into a shop and starts looking around. He sees a washer and dryer, but there are no prices listed on them. He asks a salesman, who says, $5 for both of them. "You've got to be joking," the man says. "No, that's the price," the salesman says. "Do you want to buy them or not?" "Yeah, I'll take them," the man says. He continues to look around and sees a car stereo system with a detachable face cassette player, a CD changer, amplifier, and speakers. "How much?" he asks. $5 for the system, including installation," the salesman says. "Is it stolen?" the man asks incredulously. "No," says the salesman, "it's brand new. Do you want it or not?" "Certainly," the man says. He looks around some more. As the salesman is ringing up the purchases, the man asks him, "Why are your prices so cheap?" The salesman says, "Well, the owner of the shop is at my house right now with my wife, and what he's doing to her, I'm doing to his business." A jumbo jet is just coming into the Toronto airport on its final approach. The pilot comes on the intercom, "This is your captain. We're on our final descent into Toronto. I want to thank you for flying with us today, and I hope you enjoy your stay in Toronto." He forgets to switch off the intercom. Now the whole plane can hear his conversation from the cockpit. The co-pilot says to the pilot, "Well, Skipper, what are you going to do in Toronto?" "Well," says the pilot, "first I'm going to check into the hotel and have a dump, after which I'm going to take that new stewardess with the huge melons out for dinner. And then, after dinner and a few drinks, I'll take her back to my room and have love with her all night." Everyone on the plane hears this and immediately begins looking up and down the aisles trying to get a look at the new stewardess. Meanwhile, the new stewardess is at the very back of the plane. She's so embarrassed that she starts to run to try and get to the cockpit to turn the intercom off. Halfway down the aisle, she trips over an old lady's bag and down she goes. The old lady leans over and says, "No need to hurry, dear. He's got to take a shit first."